Hari Om, welcome to today's session. Today we address our backs, and I'll share with you my routine I usually do if I have some back problem, which coming and going. Most of the students who come to me, everybody on some point experienced the back problem, and it's normal because the back, it's the main central line that connects our limbs, our body, and that's where located all the main connections with the head and the body, and all main organs connected to. So there's so many reasons why we might have tight back, problems with the back. It could be something with the legs and arms, something we pull some muscle somewhere in this belt because of repetition of some works or not enough physical activity or too much physical activity, so some kind of disbalance. You can look at that to work on it. And also it could be something with digestion often, kidneys or any other organs problems. They can cause back problem, and opposite, back problem can cause some problems with your organs. So we're going to address all these things here, and also stress one of the main problem as well these days that can cause back problem. You might mentally have something in your mind and it will be affecting you physically in the body. So we'll start just in a comfortable position sitting. I would like to sit on my knees. You can sit in cross-legged position and just soft the hands, close your eyes and extend through your back up. Just have a couple deep breaths, breathing in, breathing out. Start feeling your body, your physical body, skins, muscles, bone. Feel the flow of the blood in the body. Particularly be aware of the breathing, what's happening when you're inhaling, what follows then, and how your body reacts to the exhale. Just for a moment, remind yourself the reason of your practice, your sankalpa or dedication of the practice. We'll just chant a little mantra to start with, Shanti mantra. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavahe Tejastana Mastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavahe Tejastana Mastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavahe Tejastana Mastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Just relax your hands, knees or thighs. And we start with the head rolls. Bring the chin down. Start rolling the head around your shoulders, rolling it all the way back through the other side towards the other shoulder and forward. You can have the tongue pushed towards the roof of your mouth if you have particular pain in the neck or tightness, and you don't have to push all the way if there's a pain. So with the neck we try to be gentle. We have 5 rolls in each direction. You're usually exhaling going forward, inhaling going back. Eyes open or closed, pretty full awareness on all the belt around the neck and shoulders. Remember the neck, it's a very important part of our spine, and often it might cause problems down below. After 5 rolls, just go reverse, big circles. rest. When you finish, come back to neutral position. There's no rush to finish. Just a little stretch, bringing the chin over the left shoulder, looking over the shoulder. So here, feel like these muscles get engaged on the right side. You keep extending with the crown up, chin parallel to the floor. 3 breaths. Come back to neutral and to the other side. Come back to neutral, bring the chin down, stretching the back of your neck. Keep the rest of the spine neutral and extended. And then bring chin up and stretch front part of your neck. You can bring the teeth together here to extend the stretch. Remember about your always looking young neck. Come back, and then we have extension up first, like imagine somebody pull you with the ears up, and then bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. 3 breaths. Soft shoulders. We're trying to go gentle. We do not push with the hands at this stage. Come back to neutral, extending, and to the right. And then gently come back, bring the hands through sides, reach up, bring the palms together, look through, extend, reach. Feel like your back getting taller, and release. Full exhale. 2 more. Inhale in. Exhale down, and just 1 more. Just feel like you're releasing. Bring my hands together, stretch, and release. Now we'll sit with the legs wide. For Chalanasana, that's one of the great to start releasing the hips and the legs and help accommodate with our spine. So kind of aiming legs to the corners, not very splitty, but just a little bit, narrow legs, but the wide as much as you can. Push the heels away and toes up, so knees and toes looking up. Bring the hands through sides, reach up, and here encourage your back to be straight. So a little bit sway back my back in this position, sort of bringing the bones down, tailbone tucked so it's looking back, sway a little bit, and belly in, some extent, and 3 breaths. From here we have a little movement, so bring this arm down on the floor, a little bit pushing the floor away, reach up and over, and then other side, reach up and over. So here very, very easy ones to start with class. I'm not going all the way, but we're just activating the sides of the body to encourage extension. Legs pulling apart. Inhale and exhale. I don't go deep, but I'm focusing on the side, stretching through the little finger here, all the way till the toes, and your hips pressing into the floor. And just do 1 more each side. Come back, and now go to Chalanasana, bringing the hands in front. Interlace the fingers, point towards left toes, and hands level with the shoulders, and they parallel to the floor. And we'll bring it forward, exhale, inhale back, draw the circle. When you finish your circle, continue 5 more. Exhale, inhale back. Very great to release the hips, which often cause the tightness, specifically in the lower back maybe. Back straight, core engaged. 1 more. And we'll reverse. Exhale forward, inhale back. You'll feel back the legs. Often the tightness in the hamstrings can cause that too. Problem with our legs. From here, when you finish, just bring the opposite hand towards the knee or thigh here. Reach up with the left arm, little stretch. 3, 2, 1. Come back, another side. You can just look into the side or slightly more back. Gentle twist. And then come back. Collect the feet together. Just a slight butterfly, so feet together, and you're just rising and dropping the knees. You can do it actively or slowly, fast or slow. And rise them as high as you can, drop them down. Inhale, extend it, slightly move towards the hips, towards your feet. And now we'll release. So let's come back on the knees, facing towards the top of the mat. Find yourself on tabletop. Spread the fingers. Press with the palms to the floor. Square your shoulders. And from here, we'll shift the hips back into the child. Child, one of the asana that will release the compression in lower back. And the more your legs together, you kind of resting your belly and thighs. And ribs on the thighs, the more you will stretch down the lower back. So I have hands extended actively for now. Now we'll walk the right hand towards the central line of your mat, and the left arm will open up towards the side. It's a little stretch for upper body. For 3. And come back, and then switch another side. Reach with the palm, open the diagonal of your chest. Come back, reach up, and then extend into the child. Maybe forehead will find the floor. And have 5, resting breath. Now be aware of energy now flow through the spinal column. And then gently walk yourself back into sitting on the heels. Remember this variation, if you cannot sit on the heels, you can always be standing, kneeling, and stay standing throughout. We have very gentle 3 round of Kata Pranayama. It's kind of like a Surya Namaskara, but starting with kneeling position, yeah, Vajrasana. So start with bringing hands from the heart, soften shoulders, extending through back. Just have a several gentle breath. Keep awareness around the chest area, Hridaya Kasha. Starting with next inhale, opening your eyes. Exhale out. Next inhale, we'll reach standing on the knees, up towards sky. So here you can have hands separated. Reach up, you can stay with neutral back. You can a little bit push the hips forward and slightly get into the back bend. With exhale, bring the palms as far as you can forward into child, hips back, and then you're gazing forward towards the top of the mat. With inhale, we'll slide into cobra. So you can go tabletop to start with, or bend the elbows and slide through to easy cobra or all the way. From here, tuck toes and we move to the mountain. So you can go tabletop, start with, and then bring the hips all the way up, knees bended, nice and steady down dog or the mountain. Just have extra breath for the first round. We'll start with the right side, looking forward, bringing the left knee through. Could be a couple steps, right knee on the floor, fingertips slightly touching floor, and then reach forward. Here, really work on this hip flexor. With exhale, step up towards the top of the mat. Hands both sides or on your ankles, and you're in a full fold. Inhale, push with the feet. Knees could be bended, rise up. Extend. Again, hands separated and you have slight back bend. With exhale, dive back down again. Again, right leg going back, wide. Knee on the floor, fingertips touching floor. And your mouth hips forward. With exhale, step into the mountain. Just one exhale for now. Drop the knees, bend the elbows, chin chest. We hover here without the breath, and with inhale, bring yourself into the cobra. Exhale, just shift hips back into a child. Inhale, push with the shins, rise up, maybe side back bend, and exhale, hands around the heart, Pranayama in the kneeling. Left side, inhale, reach all the way. Exhale, child again. Hold the breath out. Inhale, slide through. Exhale, tuck toes. You can shift straight through the high plank into the mountain. This time, right foot going forward. Left knee on the floor, melt hips. And with exhale, step towards the top. Inhale, rising up. Maybe straight or back bend. And exhale, folding. This time your left foot going back. Inhale. And with exhale, step up into the mountain. Drop the knees, chin, chest, hover without the breath. And with inhale, into your cobra. Exhale into the child. Strong legs, rise up, trying to have one movement into the back bend. And exhale, hands around the heart. Let's have one breath cycle here, sitting on your knees. Remember, around your chest, the energy is here. 2 more rounds. Inhale, reach up, all the way. Exhale, fall down, child. Slide into cobra. Your variation, easy all the way. Exhale, mountain. Left foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, keep flowing up. Exhale, down. Right foot back. Inhale. Exhale into the mountain. Chin, chest, hover. And with inhale, cobra. Exhale, child. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands around the heart. Left side, reach in. Exhale, down, child. Slide into cobra, inhale. And to the mountain. Right foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, folding. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, diving down. Step wide, left foot. Inhale. Exhale, mountain. Chin, chest. Inhale into the cobra. And the child, so knee stays on the floor. Rise up. And exhale, hands around the heart. Let's have one breath cycle. Have one more round. Slower. Inhale, rising up. Exhale into the child. You can use your chest throughout all the time with your flows. Inhale into the cobra. Very slowly move. Exhale, tuck toes, push back. Left foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, step towards the top. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, folding. Inhale, right foot wide back. Exhale, mountain. Chin, chest. Inhale into the cobra. Exhale, release into the child. And inhale, rising up. Keep alert, hands around the heart. So easy to switch into the normal Surya Namaskara. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding. Inhale, we bring yourself up. With exhale into the mountain. Right foot forward. Melt the hips here, hip flexor. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise it up. Hands around the heart, release down. Left foot back. Exhale, mountain. Cobra just over the ground, very strong. And inhale, cobra. Exhale into child. Rising up. Exhale, Pranayama, sitting down. And very slow breathing. Keep awareness around Hriday Akasha. Now release the hands, maybe joint first, second finger. Just rest them, rest your shoulders. Feel the energy running up through the spinal column. Like a lotus flower. Growing its bud with a stem, with the roots around your base. Now transiting down, lie down on the belly. Just first bring yourself on the elbows and walk yourself forward. So I always like to do these ones to walk my upper body out of the lower body. Create more space around your lower back. Extend more. And then bring the hands under forehead and just rest for a moment. Trying to fully relax the hips here, thighs, legs. Legs parallel to each other, shoulder width, shoulder soft, neutral spine. We have a little series of the asanas on the floor, in particular the therapeutic for the back. Not always we have time to do this, but many other asanas, they involved elements of it. So, but if you particularly have a back problem, you should do it in a safe environment like lying on the floor. So the first one is like a tiger flow, but we'll do it from lying down. So you stay with the hands under forehead, or you can bring them, to the sides and head on the side. But I'd rather have it forehead on my hands. And we will rise one by one legs. First, we'll have them bended. So bend both knees, and thighs stay on the floor. You flex your feet, so kind of heels over the knees more or less. And then start rising one leg up, pushing with the heel up towards the sky, and lower down. Inhale, left. And done. So other legs kind of pressing the floor away, helping to rise the other leg. Trying to keep the lower back working and upper body relaxed. Let's do 6 more times each side. Inhale, right. And down. Inhale, left. And down. Continue 5. Think about your lower back, about your glutes activating, hamstrings, and your upper body relaxed. Doesn't have to be high rise, but active. Everything working in. And slowly rise up, slowly release. Slowly rise up, slowly release. Extend the legs, they're still kind of shoulder width. And now rise the straight leg, point the toe straight, right leg up, even hip bone, and down. Inhale, left, and down. 6 more each side. Inhale up, and slowly down. Inhale up, and slowly down. 5 more. Shoulders stay on the floor, arms stay on the floor, upper body as relaxed as you can. I'm pointing the toes and trying to pull the leg back as well, as much as I'm trying to raise it up. Now we try 5 times, raise the both legs up. Doesn't have to be high. And down. Up. Down. 3 more. Last one, up. And down. Now we add the arms. So bring the hands kind of into the corners of your mat through. Spread the fingers. Straight arms. Inhale, rise. Arms, legs, and torso. So head and chest off the floor. And exhale down. 4 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And down. 2 more. Last one, we'll rise for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Just relax in any position on the floor. And straight away start Asanas. So what you're doing, you just bring the hands at the back, interlace the fingers, join the shoulder blades, a little bit just the upper body, legs stay on the floor. Inhale, raise up, just upper body, pull yourself with the arms back. 5 breaths. Try and stay high and pull the arms away. This one's particularly good for your shoulder belt. Release this immediate stress around your shoulder, neck. Bring you more oxygen to the lungs. Make you feel healthy, breathe healthy. Drop the weight off your shoulders. Gently release. Just relax into the floor in any position for 3 full breaths. One more of intensive one will be Dhanurasana. For this position, you have to bend your knees, bring the heels close to your butt cheeks, and then we're trying to reach till our ankles with the hands. And this is not happening, you can reach till the rope, hold the rope, yeah. If this is again not happening, you can just keep the hands in a sphinx and trying to reach with the feet towards your head, yeah. Will be your alternative variation. When we have a grip, bring the forehead on the floor, relax everything into the floor, and with next inhale, press with the belly the floor as hard as you can, and rise the legs up. Use your legs, pull, open the chest, pull the hips back, and a little bit high. Let's have 5 full breaths. Stay the shoulders down. You don't have to go in the maximum extent, just feel activation throughout. We need to release everything down first and then release the legs so we don't drop them. 3 breaths, letting this go. Dropping the heavy body into the floor. And we do 1 more. 5 breaths. Your variation. Stay with the Sphinx all the way for 5. You need to release, bring yourself down first. Release the hands, bring the hands under forehead, and to have 3 breaths. And finishing the Sphinx with the Sphinx. We'll rest in the Sphinx. Hands under the hands parallel to each other, and elbows under shoulders, so they're not too wide, not too narrow, so they're just under your shoulders, not too forward, not too back. Be beneficial if you look to yourself from the side. Spread fingers, palms into floor, forearms, elbows, chest open. You roll shoulders back and bring the chest forward, head to neutral and looking forward, feet shoulder width and relaxed legs. And now I'm trying to lift the belly button off the floor by bringing the chest forward. Feel all lengths of the spine and the one curvature there and the energy running through there. You can a little bit close your eyes, so keep a soft gaze. And we have 7 full slow breaths. After 7 finish, just slide your left knee in this position to the side, so the legs stay on the floor, your foot flexed, knee will level with the hip. You might stay here a little bit, lift higher, and you will feel release in the lower back. If you have particular problem in a thigh, hips, or lower back, all around the crescent area. If you want a little bit extended, a little bit press with the palms down and rise up like we're going into the seal, so that elbows off the floor, and slightly bring the gaze up. Be a little bit more intensive. Right leg extended, and then lower down. From here, one arm over the other, head on the side, and you move the upper body towards your left knee. So elbow almost touching or touching the elbow. Head on the right side, eyes closed, and now fully drop into the floor. Remember, if your back very painful, you can sleep like that. Just become aware of the pelvis now. Gentle warmth spreading from the pelvis into the legs and into the spine, up. Just observe it for a moment with eyes closed. Trying to soften, drop every muscle in the body into the floor. Gently releasing. Let's rise up. Come back to neutral. Extend the leg. Find yourself in a Sphinx one more time. Repeat on the other side. Bending right knee, sliding it level with the hip, foot flexed. And you might just stay in Sphinx. You might feel already a lot of stretching around the pelvis, healing, or you might go a little bit higher. Keep extending through the back and shoulders, so we're not compressing. Very efficient. And then we bring the hands one over the other, head on the side, and slide the upper body towards the right knee, and just relax into the floor, flapping fish. Fully drop everything into the floor. And the arms, and the head, armpits too, all the torso, pelvis, legs and feet, everything dropping into the floor. Feel the warmth spreading from the pelvis into the legs and up through the spine towards your head. And then come back to the neutral. Just extend both legs, hands on the forehead, and just have a couple breaths. Find yourself neutral and symmetrical. From here, gently transit onto lie on the back. You can just roll on your side. Just transit into position when you're lying on the back. Let's from here just bring the legs one by one or two together up towards ceiling. Hands on the floor if you have to hold your legs. And just have several breaths here, pushing with the heels up, trying to straighten your legs. Soft shoulders. If it's too much, it can be just here, that's okay, or bend the knees. A little bit work on strengthening the core. As remember, I told you about the digestion and the organs in the pelvis. We want to address that. So bring the hands to reaching towards your toes, wherever they are, and then trying to lift the head off the floor, the shoulders and shoulder blades off the floor. Just shortening the lower belly, so trying to squeeze into this point here. Everything grouped, trying to reach towards your toes. We have 5 breaths. Nice and straight legs. Then you bring the hands both sides of your legs, passing over, reaching forward. And again, we have 5 full breaths. From here, bring the hands on the one side for 5, reaching forward, legs up. And other side. One more time, both sides, reach forward. If you need a break in between, go ahead. And then release on the floor, palms down, and slowly lowering your legs down. When you find the floor, just extend and release for a moment. And then we bend the knees, so bring the feet under the knees, shoulder width. Spread toes, nice and parallel feet on the floor, palms down. Inhale, tuck tailbone, feeling the lower back activated, and rise it up into the bridge. And exhale, lower it down like a wave. So trying to create fluidity through your spinal column. Let's do 6 more times. Inhale up, all the way, and then exhale down. And 5 more. Inhale up, pose, and exhale, very active back of the legs, all the pelvis area, muscles on your lower back. If we don't strengthen all these areas and stretch them and release, we're not going to have healthy back or legs or any organs. So we have to do yoga. Unfortunately, maybe when you're 15, your body's healing itself, have more capacity to do so, and you're naturally more active. But when you're getting older, we have to address all these problems, especially with our work, lifestyle activities we do. I always encourage you, if you have a back problem, no couches, no chairs. Eat on the floor, squat, watch TV sitting on the floor. That's all will be good for you. One more. Come back. And from here, we're trying to rise up into the tabletop, but reverse. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my hands up on the floor in this position like that. Fingers facing forward, spread the fingers and they're looking forward. Toes parallel and they're looking forward, spread them too. And then with inhale, rise up so you're square. So maybe you have to a little bit walk the feet forward. Trying to find position when your hips level with the knees and the shoulders. Maybe bring the head back for 5, straight arms, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come back down on the floor. Let's do one more for 5. Rise up, everything active, hips high. Head could be gazing forward. And then release, trying to bring the pelvis on the floor and extend the legs in one movement. Bring the hands up, stretch, extend, and Paschimottanasana, amazing one for back problem, but don't pull straight away, just maybe stay halfway first. Getting a time extension to get into your Paschimottanasana. Feet together, knees straight as much as you can. Maybe you're sitting on a block. I go super slow, especially when the back is tight. And then we'll bring the hands forward somewhere, maybe ankles, shoulders off. So I roll them away actively, and then maybe move myself a little bit towards front. How many times I hear that yoga is causing the back problem, especially twist, forward folds. The more you do yoga, the more your back gets worse. It depends who you do yoga with and how. You can pull yourself in any yoga position and damage, of course. So, but in general, yoga actually is healing for you. Don't believe anything you read or hear from people. And any person can use anything, any tool to harm themselves or to get amazing benefit. Always remember about your balance in a life. It's about everything like that. Too much money can harm you. Too much money can give you great benefits. So it's not about what we have, it's about how we use it. All back of the body now, I'm aware of it. Ground reaching forward. Feeling the warmth and energy now spreading through all the back of the body, reaching those points which have been numb, not active, overtired. Next exhale, rise up and just rise up back on the floor. Staying down now. Take the feet wide, maybe as wide as the mat. Feet under the knees, and bring the hands to the side, spine wide. And then from here, just drop the both knees to one side, trying to reach with your right knee now towards the floor, and then come back. And do same to the other side. So now your left knee trying to reach the floor. Be easier with the right knee, but with the left one trying to a little bit pull it down. You'll feel all the release here on the sides, around the waist and the pelvis. These muscles that connect are the biggest muscle, femur bone with the body, and the hip flexor. So I'm going to move, exhale one side, inhale up, and to the other several more times. You'll feel amazing massage around your lower back, like somebody doing the pressure points there, releasing the tightness or just massaging you. Remember, we don't have to go to masseuses, although it's nice, but it's expensive as well. And they don't feel the body as we do our own body. So it's yoga give you better self-massage. And not just outside of the body muscles and ligaments, but also internal organs, if you use the breath and bandhas correctly. I've been in different massages for fun, tried to go like for therapy, but I found that nothing can give me such release and keep me toned and relaxed and deeply massaged as yoga do. Yoga does, yeah. Do one more. Here I will bring the opposite foot on this knee a little bit, getting deeper. Ooh, nice and deep stretch. And release another side. Come back to neutral. Keep the knees stays wide. Bring them in, hug them in with both hands. And now trying to, with the hands, press knees towards your sides of the ribs into the floor so hard so you feel release in the pelvis. It's also great if somebody come and actually pressing from top. But it should be a person who understands what they're doing so they don't harm you. From here, just rise the feet up. Reach from inside to my feet with the hands. And now I'm using this pressure by pressing through my heels into the knees, into the floor. Happy baby. And have several deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, push. More knees down. And continue. So trying to keep the pelvis as down as you can towards the floor. It will rise up, but you kind of like when you're pushing, you're trying to also bring the pelvis down. Have several more of those breaths. And we'll release, bring the legs up. Optional halasana. I call it inverted Paschimottanasana. So legs up and over the head. You don't have to go all the way, you can just stay here halfway like I do. And just keeping the straight legs closer to your face. Imagine it's Paschimottanasana but just upside down. You'll feel very big release in the lower back now. Massage of the shoulders, neck. And then slowly massaging our back, lowering down. Sometimes some vertebrates are pop. That's fine. And again, that's the healthy way to do, rather go to the chiropractor, who I found can actually cause more pain after. I tried all sorts of things. Of course you do, especially if you want to know your body. So when we bring the legs down, I will hug them again one more time towards my chest. And then keep the knees together, feet together. With my left hand, I'll bring it down on the floor to the left. So high, I like high. The deeper the twist, you can bring them a little bit lower down. Yeah? Right hand go on the floor. And now find position with my both shoulder blades on the floor. Nice and deep stretch here. Looking over to the right. And have several gentle breaths, trying to fully drop everything into floor. Feeling my spinal column. And again, be aware of energetic aspects. Gently releasing, bring the knees to the neutral, maybe a little bit massage it again. And we'll try the other side. So I have knees very close to my chest, holding with the right hand, bringing down the floor. Looking over the left arm, shoulders on the floor, nice deep stretch, and then trying to fully drop everything into the mat. Relax all the body. Maybe eyes closed. And feel the warm golden energy rushing through your spine. Healthy, young, flexible, tall spine. All the fluids, nerves, blood running through the spinal column freely. last exhale, release. Come back to neutral. Hug the knees. One more time, and then release them into Shavasana, hands both sides, palms up. Wiggle around, making sure your hips touching floor, lower back, feet relaxed, legs extended, hands comfortable, palms up, shoulders down and flat, and the neck aligned. Your jaw should be soft and naturally be open, lips sealed, eyes closed, forehead soft, and there's no tension there between your eyebrows. And relax all the body, the whole body into the floor. Start feeling that the more you're relaxing, softening the body, the lighter you become, losing the weight of the body, of the physical burden in this world we live in right now. Dropping away our kosha, food kosha, the body, food body, and getting into the higher aspects of ourselves where there's no physical limitations, where there's no gravity or the weight, where there's no pain and suffering, where there's no birth or death. Move yourself into your higher self when you're internally blissful. Now be time to releasing your relaxation. Hari Om Tat Sat. Coming back to your whole body, physical body, lying over the floor. Take deep inhale, exhale, maybe move your fingers, toes. Deep inhale into belly. Exhale out. Make sure you're back into the body. Your relaxation finished. Roll to right side for a couple breaths. And then sit yourself for pranayama, trying to sit high so your back is supported and it's not bothering you throughout. We'll have a short breathing meditation. When you settle into the sit, make sure you're comfortable and steady with the back straight. And your breath is gentle and deep. Even your sitting position or alignment of your spine can govern your breathing. That's why bad position or tight body can cause us to have bad posture, and for that naturally the breath will be shorter, more frequent, and it can cause internal stress, which it seems like there's no reason for it, but it's there. So be very mindful of your position. When you take soft position for the back, straight and aligned, the stress will naturally disappear because you become steady and calm. Practice Brahmari, B breath. You use your index fingers, pointing the elbow to the sides. You will close your ears with these little tiny little things that cover your ear. Push it inside very hard so you cannot hear anything apart from internal sounds. And you will inhale, open up, exhale, close, and while you're exhaling you will hum vibration and listen for this vibration within your head. We'll repeat 7 rounds. Just take full inhale, exhale out, prepare your fingers, inhale now deeply, and exhale, hum, closing your ears. Open and up again, and 6 more. When you finish all the rounds, no rush to finish, just relax the hands and continue listening for this vibration left within your head. Keep watching this remnants of the vibration. Listening deep into the head, in the physical center of your head. Now gently dissolve it, release, and continue keeping awareness in the perfect middle of your head, drawing the line across the ears and from the forehead to the back of your head. Where these 2 lines cross, there will be the physical center of your head, where your spinal column meets the brain. In particular location of our Ajna or Agnya chakra. Just become aware of that point. I know it's very hard, but just imagine that you feel it in the perfect middle of your head. Stay quiet and watch it with eyes closed. Neutral breathing. You might feel like the pulsation of this chakra starts. If you acquire that, just concentrate on its pulsation. Ajna chakra. If you have pulsation or not, it doesn't matter. You will synchronize it with a mental repetition of the name of chakra, Ajna. Ajna, Ajna, Ajna. If it doesn't pulsate, still repeat it mentally in your mind and keep awareness on this perfect middle of your head. If you do feel it or feel the pulsation, you will start feeling like it's spreading all around in all directions. That's kind of the sensation we're looking for. Or it might appear for you in a different way. You might see the vision of it. If you want to visualize it or see it, usually we visualize it as a 2-petal lotus flower of silver color. On one petal there's an image of the sun, and on one petal there's an image of the moon. It's luminous and perfect. Now release the Ajna repetition. Just keep awareness on that point. Last time, maybe seeing this lotus flower with the perfect petals. And then gently dissolve it. Release the awareness of the middle of your head. Just bring to your mind your resolve, sankalpa. Repeat it 3 times. What you're trying to achieve, change for yourself. Something about your yoga practice or your life or your attitude. And I will leave it all there and withdraw from inner space and bring awareness back to the body, whole physical body, sitting on the floor. Hari Om, that's it. Withdraw from inner space and become aware of you sitting on the floor in your room. Again, become aware of your physical body, all the aspects of it, like in the beginning of the session. Now gently release that too. We'll join the palms around the heart for 3 Oms. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om, Tat Sat. Hari Om, blessings, thank you.